Okay, so I found a very short article which basically says a benefit and a drawback of being a dual citizen. And what I thought I'd do is I'd read it as a dual citizen myself and see if I agree with the points that this article is making. This is on worldatlas.com. It's not a very long piece, but it provides some benefits, I think. So let's go. Pros and cons of dual citizenship. I've made a video about this before. Let's see if they bring up any points that I have. A dual citizenship holder is in a position to access not only privileges but also benefits from both countries, such as work permits, healthcare, education, voting rights, run for elective positions, cultural diversity, and other social amenities. Okay, yes, that is true. I do agree. Although some countries, they do not allow dual citizens to run for electoral offices. So that isn't always true. It does depend upon the country, but everything else is pretty much true, yeah. Although with healthcare, I do think you have to pay insurance, but I'm not too sure about that, but I think you might do. Or you need travel insurance or what have you. All right. Dual nationality gives one access to more than one passport, true, which comes with personal benefits, travel freedom, right, and the right to entry into either of the countries at will. Yeah, that's true. Another benefit is the right to own property in all the countries where one is a citizen. Yep, true. Financial benefits are also easily accessible since most institutions prefer to deal with people of certain nationalities. Okay, that is true. I believe what they're saying is, some countries, some companies, they like to work with people from certain countries. And the only thing I can really think of is that there's a thing that the United States does, which is like a green card permanent residency lottery program. And that's not accessible to everyone. That's only accessible to a certain amount of countries, or maybe their ESTA program or their visa waiver program. But that happens everywhere. Even the European Union and the UK, they have their own entry requirements to different countries. So I think that's true, but I'm not too sure what they mean. Some countries earn additional revenue from those applying for dual citizenship. Now that is true because in countries like the UK, applying for dual citizenship is very expensive. But then we can take that even further with countries that do citizenship by investment. They earn about $250,000 per applicant. So yeah, that is going to earn additional revenue. Is it going to increase by that much if there's one applicant? No, but I imagine there are loads of applicants. So those are the benefits. Most of them are true. There are some depend upon points that are worth talking about, such as if you are dual citizen, you might not be able to run for elections in either country if they don't allow dual citizens to do so, or if you're not a natural born citizen or what have you. But let's go to the cons. All right. On the other hand, dual citizenship is sometimes associated with negative outcomes. Never heard that before, especially on matters of taxation. Okay. One drawback is taxation laws may force one to pay tax twice, especially if the income is from both countries. Okay, so I think what that's talking about is if you are earning income from, let's say you are a Hungarian American citizen, if you're earning income from both countries, what they're saying is you might have to pay tax to both countries. Now, for Hungarian American citizens especially, you've been screwed over starting from 2024 because the US government did cut your tax treaty with Hungary, so the US and Hungary no longer have a tax treaty with one another. So double taxation might happen if you are a Hungarian American dual citizen. So that is true. In some countries, a dual citizen will not be entrusted to work in some departments which are deemed sensitive or hold classified information. Okay, so that is what I think I was talking about where I said you might not be able to run for office, might not be able to work in the government, which I have heard about, although I really do think that is a subjective con, because me personally, I'm not looking to run in a government. I'm looking to, be a free individual person. I'm not looking to, serve in any type of office or anything like that. So to me, that isn't really a con. All in all, this is quite a short article. Are most of the points true? Yes. Is the latter con an actual con? It's subjective. Obviously, the taxation will be a nightmare. But all in all, I would say that this is a fairly reasonable and fairly neutral and fair analysis of the pros and cons of dual citizenship. But if you want to find out in a little bit more detail what the actual more pros and cons are of dual citizenship that this article hasn't touched upon, then you should click the top link in the description, as I have made a video talking about the benefits and drawbacks of being a dual citizen.